So please write isolate A. So B equals U plus AT. Please make a clear. Please write this. Isolate A. The equation is V equals U plus AT. So you have to make subject as the A, right? So in your exams, this can come like make a in a similar way like that. Make A as the subject, right? Make A as the subject. So you have to do this, right? V equals U plus AT, isolate A. So I think you have finished by now, right? So now look at, if you know, you can do, right? If you know, you can do, but if you do not know, please look at, right? Now, here, I have V, and what you have to isolate is in your right hand side, A, right? And you already know this U is a positive thing, right? In front of that U, you have a positive sign, but you are not going to put that neither. You are not going to put that, right? So if you want to remove this U from your right hand side, what you are going to do, right? You are going to subtract U from both sides. You are going to subtract U from both sides like this, right? May equations right? Then you can cancel out, cancel out, cancel out, right? Then in your left hand side, what you have? V minus U equals A T, right? What is the meaning of this actually? AT. AT means A multiply by T. Multiply by T. If you have multiplication, right, you need to remove that. What are you going to do? A multiply by T, right? You need to remove T, right? T is a multiplication for A. T is a multiplication for A. A multiply by T. You have to divide both sides by T if you want to isolate A. If you want to isolate A, you have to divide this whole thing by T. Sampurna meka, you have to divide by T, right? So, T times 1, T times 1, right? V minus U divided by T equals A. Now, this is the answer, right? V minus U divided by T equals A. So, you cannot keep it like this, ne? Change the ways. Now you can write A equals V minus U divided by T. Now A is the subject. A is the subject. Now you have done it. So if you have this answer, you will get full marks, right? Okay. Second one. Right. Second one. Okay. You can write this down with me. Yeah. Find the circumference of the circle. Circumference of the circle of the circle where radius r equals 3.5 centimeters, and within bracket 5 equals 22 upon 7. We haven't done this lesson, but most of your schools have covered this lesson. What I want to do is just to give you a reminder, right? Find the circumference of the circle where radius equals r equals 3.5 centimeters, and within bracket use 5 equals 22 upon 7. 5 equals 22 upon 7. මේ 5 කියන එකට value එක දීලා තිබ්බේ නැත, right? You should remember 5 equals 22 upon 7. 22 divided by 7. Right? You should remember that. Okay. Hope you have finished writing this. Right? Hope you have finished writing this. Right. Find the circumference of the circle where r equals 3.5 centimeters. R means radius. Radius. If you have radius, you have to use c equals 25r in order to find the circumference. Right. C equals 25r. So I am going to substitute the values for this equation. Right. C is called circumference. 2 times 5. 22 upon 7 times r 3.5 centimeters. Now let's simplify. 7 times 1, 3.5. So you know how to divide the decimal numbers, ne? So if you want, you can divide it by 7. 3.5 divided by 7 in a separate area, or you can use your mind to divide this. Right? How to use the mind? Right? You are going to divide 3.5 by 7. Right? 7. How many 7s are there for 3? No 7s. 0. Decimal point. Now take 3 down. Take 3 down. Then as well as 5. 35. 7 times 5. 35. So 0.5, right? So let's see. How many 7s are there for 3? 0. Take 0 and subtract. Take this 5 down. 35. Put decimal point. 35. 7 times 5. 35. Remainder is 0. Right. Okay. 0.5. Right. 2 times 22. 44. 44 times 0.5. How do you do? 44 times, I am not going to multiply it by 0.5, but I am going to multiply it by 5. 5 times 4, 20. 5 times 4, 20. 20 plus 2, 22. Here you have a decimal, 1 decimal point, and I am going to allocate it. So the answer is 22 centimeters. Right? Circumference of the circle is equal to 22 centimeters. Right. Third question. If x equals 2 upon 3 and y equals 3 upon 4, find the value of 6x minus 4y. Right. So you have to simply substitute. if x equals 2 upon 3 and y equals 3 upon 4, right? Find the value of this expression. So there is an expression and you have to substitute x equals 2 upon 3 instead of x, y equals 3 upon 4 instead of y. Then you can simplify. Very easy, right? So I will rewrite this one. So our expression is 6x minus 4y, right? I am going to substitute, right, 6x minus 4y, right? So 6 times x 2 upon 3 minus, here I have 4. 4 times y. Y means 3 upon 4, right? So I can simplify this. I can simplify this. 3 times 1, 3 times 2. 4 times 1, 4 times 1. Right? So equal mark 2 times 2. In the denominator I have 1, so no need to put 2 times 2, 4, minus 1 times 3, 3. So the value will be equal to 1. Right? I am just refreshing your knowledge, yeah? Refreshing your knowledge. Ritik has sent me the answer. Nice. Right. Fourth one. Simplify. A minus 3. No, A plus 3, A minus 3. A plus 3, A minus 3. Simplify. So finally you have to obtain the answer. So this is the expression, right? So I will rewrite it A plus 3, A minus 3. Right? So how do we do this? Very easy, right? So here you have the first term and which is positive, right? Positive A, right? By using this, I am going to simplify this term and I am going to simplify this term. Secondly, I am going to use positive 3 and I am going to simplify this term and I am going to simplify this term, right? Secondly, okay, first things first. Positive times positive, positive A plus A square. Sorry, A times A square, right? Not plus. A times A square, right? Right? Okay. Positive times negative, negative. A times 3. A times 3, you can write 3 times A, right? 3A. Okay. Okay. I will write it in a simple way. A times A times A. Positive times negative, negative. A times 3. A times 3. Now this one is over. Done. Now I will move to this. Positive times positive. Positive times positive. Positive 3 times A. Positive 3 times A. Because I do not have enough space there, I will write it here, right? Now, positive times negative, negative. 3 times 3. Right? So what do we have? A times A. Same base, you can add the powers. 1 plus 1, 2. A to the power 2. Minus A times 3. So you have to take the number first. 3A. Same here. Plus 3A. Minus 3 times 3. 9. What is this? What is this? Minus 3a plus 3a. I am giving you an orange. I am taking it back again. Now you have how much orange left with you? How much orange do you have? 0. Ne? This is something like this. Minus 3a, positive 3. Positive 3a minus 3. Cancel out, 0. So equal to a square minus 9. This should be the answer. Right. Fifth one. Simplify. X square divide by 36 x to the power 5. So you have to simplify this. So how do you simplify? Laws of indices. You have to use laws of indices. First of all, before using those, right, you have to take numbers into a single place, algebraic terms into a single place, then you can simplify this. This one is very easy, right? Right. Equal mark. Right. I will take the numbers at first, or you can, like if you know, right? Expert now, right? If you know, if you are confident enough, right? 9 times 4, 36. X to the power 3, x to the power 4, x, same base, then you can add the powers. 3 plus 2, 5, x to the power 5, right? 36, x to the power 5. In the denominator also, 36, x to the power 5. Cancel out, right? So, 36 times 1, 36 times 1, so on and so on. So, you can get the answer like 1, final answer. So, let's do it. 9 times 4, right? I will take it to the single place. Then x to the power 3 times x to the power 3. Sorry, x to the power 2. In the denominator, you have 36 x to the power 5. Right? Equal mark 9 times 4. 36 times x, same base, you can add the powers. 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2, 5. Divide by 36. 36 x to the power 5. 36 times 1. 36 times 1. Right? By using laws of indices, right? Same base, same base, same base, same base. X to the power 5. If you have something in the denominator with the same base, power is 5, right? You can subtract the power of the denominator from the above, right? So if you can remember the laws of indices, what is the law? A to the power m divided by a to the power n. So how do we write this? Same base, a, right? M minus n. I have done this in the main paper discussion as well. A, F, A, N, right? In the denominator. So denominator power should be subtracted like this. 5 minus 5. Again, I am giving you a dot, taking back 5 minus 5, 0. I have done this also. X to the power 0. What is the answer? X to the power 0. Any number or any algebraic term, the power is 0. What would be the final answer? It is 1. So the final answer will be 1. Right. Okay. Let me one question na kevala dino. So let's do that. So you have to use laws of indices again. So same thing, huh? In the denominator, numerator you have this, denominator you have this. So what is the question? Sixth one. X to the power 2 times x to the power minus 4 divided by x. Send up make a lazy. Right? First of all, you have to simplify the what we have in the numerator, right? So you have to finish the deal with the numerator. Then you can do deal with your denominator, right? Right. Oh, I will tell you something like this, huh? Something very easy, right? Right. Okay. So if you follow the theory, right? Right. Laws of indices. But this is the easiest way, huh? Laws of indices using the laws of indices. You have to simplify this, huh? X to the power 2, x to the power minus 4. Same basis. Then you can add the name x to the power 2 plus what is the power of this minus 4. You have to add minus 4 to this. Next, divide by x. So let's simplify this. 2 plus minus 4 plus times minus plus time minus minus 2 minus 4 minus 2 x to the power minus 2 x to the power minus 2 and in your denominator you have x. Laws of indices. Am divided by an can be written down as a to the power m minus n. So you have to use that. X minus 2 and here you have 1 n as the power x to the power 1 x to the power 1, right? And put minus, you are going to subtract this one minus, right? So minus 2 minus 1 same sign, same sign. So you can add the two numbers 2 plus 1 3. What is the sign of that? Minus, right? If you want to make this positive, and I have told it to you in the paper, laws of indices, a to the power m, if you want to make this power, this is a positive power, if you want to negate it, if you want to achieve the, if you want to make the negative power, you have to get the reciprocal and you have to put minus it. And if you have something like this, a to the power minus n, if you want to make this power into positive or convert this power into positive, take the reciprocal of this 1 upon a to the power n. This is negative, this should be positive. This should be positive. When you take the reciprocal, this should be negative. Same applies here. Right? If you want to convert this into positive, Take the reciprocal and change the sign. Right? Both of these answers are correct. Both of these are correct. Right? See here x5 x5 ne. So මේක තමයි පට්ට easy වැඩි. 36 times x to the power 5 නේ. x x x x x 1 2 3 4 5 right. Denominator 36 multiply by x to the power 5 x x x x x multiply 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 right. 36 times 36 36 x to x 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 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 right. Answer is 1. Alright, 1 උත්තරේ 1 right. මම මේ ඉස්සල්ලා එක හැදුවා. The previous one I have did in a different way right, but don't use this method. මේ method එක වැඩි use කරන්න එපා. හරිද? So you are getting the same answer. How will? Right? Right, okay. So here also you can do the same thing. Right. So it is there are 2-3 minutes, right? Right. Right, last one. 7th one. General term is 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1. Find the 10th. Find the 10th term. Find the 10th term. So we have done this earlier in the paper discussion as well. Right? Very easy. You have been given the general term. Tn. General term. 2n minus 1. You have to find the 10th term. Right? That means 10th term is n should be equal to 10. You have to substitute n equals 10 in your general term. Right? So t n means t10 equals, here you have 2, n means times minus 1. So 2 times 10, 20 minus 1. Right. So your 10th term is 90 of this number value. Right. So okay. Right. If you guys want, I can do more, right? Right. So from here onwards, I am going to stop the class for today, right? And